looking at? Bob? Is it the storm? Does it bother you?
No. Honey, you remember what I told you before about seeing something outside?
Yes.
Julia, there's a man out there. I don't mean a man, I mean I don't know what I mean. I mean, maybe what do they call them during the war? You know, the pilots? Gremlins.
Welcome to the sewer, baby. This is Nick the Rat Radio. Coming.
What are you looking at? Bob?
Coming on Bob twice. Hold on one second. Jeez, right off the bat of the show, you know it's going to be a bad show. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Nick the Rat Radio, everybody. I'm Nick the Rat, coming to you live from the sewers of Brooklyn, New York. This here is Nick the Rat Radio. And I'm Nick the Rat. Wait, stop it. I'm stuck in a loop. Episode 173, baby. Let me say that again right here. 173. Baby. April 10th, 2019. It's going to be a fun show tonight. We have a real interesting, fun show. And as you heard in the beginning of the show, when I had that technical difficulty, we're talking about gremlins. Goddamn gremlins. I have a lot to say about them. There's a big topic. It's a big old thing. It's a big old chunky topic of gremlins. And we're going to celebrate it by drinking a decent beer tonight. We got a 6-point Bengali beer. I already was drinking one. Let me just take another sip of that. But we're going to put the open one to the side, and we're going to open up a fresh one. So if you have a beer or water or, I don't know, whatever you want to drink, just go grab it now. Let's have some beverages together. And talk about the paranormal. The real paranormal. Because a lot of people are out there talking about that fake-ass paranormal stuff. You know what I mean? You tune into them and they're all like, oh, you know, I don't believe in this crap, but I'm going to talk about it. See, I believe in this crap. Wait, I mean, I believe in this stuff. It's not crap. Gremlins are real, and I'm going to prove it to you and to your mama and your data. Your data? Your data? No, your parents? Maybe I won't prove anything tonight. Maybe after tonight you won't believe in gremlins. And then I'll have failed. But I think I'm going to prove it to you. I think we're going to have a good show tonight. I also have little surprises. I've got a couple, maybe one or two surprises that are coming down the hole. That I don't even know if it's going to work. And I have to remember to do that there. We have music tonight. We have news tonight. We have phone calls tonight. We have art giveaways tonight. Maybe I should tell you the pays that phrase. Oh, jeez. This beer is really good. The phrase that pays to get the artwork tonight. If you want to win, when I open up the phone lines, if you tell me, are you ready? I have to pick one. I got a long list of things that I could have you say to me to win some artwork. I can't wait for the week where nobody wins. Like, I just want to be able to keep it for myself because it's kind of cool stuff. It's like index card size, laminated, fresh, freshly inked Nick the Rat artwork that you could win. 100% free. In about 50 years from now, it's going to be worth nothing. I mean, it's going to be worth a lot. It's going to be worth a lot. So get on it now. The phrase that pays. Let's see here. Really? That's the yeah. All right. The phrase that pays is, you ready? It's gremlins ain't real. All right. Gremlins ain't real. So write that down. Remember it. Because when I open up the phone lines later tonight, if you tell me the phrase that pays, you're going to get one of these goddamn pieces of artwork that might or might not be cursed. And if you win it, I don't know what's going to happen. We had a little issue with the music earlier, but we're just going to play another song by the same artist because he used to be on the show a lot. Then he went into a little hibernation period, but he came out with an album. We're going to play 2 songs from this guy tonight. Some Russian guy. I don't know. This might be trolls. Or are they gremlins? Are trolls gremlins? There's a whole... Okay, we're going to get into the whole thing tonight. You're going to learn all about gremlins. I learned a lot about them tonight. And you're going to learn about them too. I don't know which way I want to go with it. But either way, first song of the evening is Ledokol, Ledokol, with Cryogent Long Night. And boy, oh boy, I could already fear it. I can fear it in my fear. It's going to be a long night tonight.
Doing well.
They're doing good in my book. Good morning to the man in the sewer, Nick the Rat.
We're back, everybody. That was Ladoko with Cryogent Long Night. And boy, oh boy, it's gonna be, oh boy, it's gonna be a long night tonight, perhaps. We have a new phone tonight. I guess I should start off with Gremlins. The first finding of gremlin I could find is Benjamin Franklin. Now this here, a mother of electricity. He was between like 1706 and 1790. So this is like a modern day creature. Modern 1700s, modern. But some say that gremlins told Benjamin Franklin how to harness electricity, how to become the electrical man that he has become, was given to him by gremlins. Now most people they think gremlins, they think Mogwai and was Steven Spielberg, who's been messing up his career lately by saying that streaming services aren't entertainment or something. I don't know what he's been doing. But he's made a lot of great movies in the past. And then he made Gremlins is a good movie. I'm not going to say it's not a good movie. I liked it. But they were kind of gremlins. They were gremlin-ish. See, the real good old gremlin. It's kind of like modern times, these things, now that I'm thinking about it. All right, so so Benjamin Franklin might have been involved with gremlin finagling. There might have been some little bit of information given to him by a gremlin. See, gremlins, they giveth and they taketh away. And I think they started off with giving. I think they gave Mr. Franklin some stuff, and then there's a fly in here. And then I think they started to fuck with us because they gave us too much power. And then now they're like, hey, yo, you got too much damn power. Okay, so what do they look like? They're about yay big. They're about 2 feet bigger than me. Get out of here, fly. Jeez. Got gremlins in the sewer. They're about like 3 feet tall. You know, a typical explanation of a gremlin is like a 3 foot tall, sharp-toothed, hairy creature. Now, Spielberg, probably because he's a lizard person, made them more lizardy looking. But he got a lot of stuff right about them. They're a little weird and all that. But did you know that Mogwai is Cantonese for monster? If only the people that bought those motherfuckers knew Cantonese, they would have avoided a whole bunch of trouble. Man, that fly is coming for me. I got a message on Discord. Okay, you guys are trying to just... What is this? I'm not joining your server. I'm getting server invites while I'm doing a show. I can't do that right now. Chad, I'm sorry. 917-719-5923. We have voicemail. Voicemail. Let's listen to a voicemail.
账户存在异常问题，将在今日强制关闭。详情请按5接通华裔专员。
Really? Is that Cantonese?
Bank of America 美国银行通知，你的账户存在异常问题，将在今日强制关闭。详情请按5接通华裔专员。
Thank you, Bank of America from China. Bank of Chimerica? Bank of Chimerica? You know what? That voicemail was a little bit... We have to listen to another voicemail here. So let's listen to one more voicemail. 917-719-5923. The phone lines aren't live yet. You could leave a voicemail right now. You could email me at nick@nicktherat.com. And if you don't go to my spam, I'll get it. And if you put the little title as Gas Blast, I read those live on the air. This is not just my show. It's your show. 917-719-5923.
Hey, Nick, it's Bethany again. Why did you change your voicemail message? I missed hearing your voice. Sounds like some Google bitch. Like, really? You're gonna give it up to the man like that, Nick? You're really gonna just like, oh, I'm gonna let Google do this shit. Oh, it's a Google voice number. I get you guys are really poor down there in the sewer and all this shit, but can you, like, step your game up a little bit? Like, I can't be listening to such a low-class show anymore.
Whoa.
You really are, like, losing out in, like, the big picture of things, Nick. Okay, well, I just gotta let you know that I still think you're really cute, though, and I got a picture of you hanging on my wall, and sometimes I try to squirt on it, you know, get right into your face and shit. I'm a nasty bitch. That's what they call me at work. But anyway, this is neither here nor there. I hope your show goes really well, but I hope you do step your game up a little bit because it's getting kind of stale. Okay, fucker? All right, bye. Bethany loves you.
Thank you, Bethany. Rats have pretty good vision, okay? That's why I'm wearing glasses. Let's go to a song. We're going to go to another song over here. We need to relax. We need to bring it down a step. We're going to get back into Gremlins. I've only explained a little itty-bitty of them. They're kind of like small Lord of the Fork? Folklore. They're like American, they're like old white folklore. European, American. All right, okay. You know what? Let me just get this right off the bat. Okay. Gremlin is probably, I think they're real. I think they're real creatures, but we're just going to say what they might be if you don't believe in the paranormal stuff. And if you don't believe in paranormal stuff, basically just stop listening to the show right now because you're listening to a cartoon rat talk to you right now. So, hey, you gotta believe. So if you weren't a believer, which you are not because you're listening to the show, Gremlins might just be like, oh, I fucked up. I'm going to blame it on a gremlin. But like a big fuck up. Like people have died, fucked up shit. We're going to talk a little bit more about it later. But I think it was really gremlins because there's a couple stories out there that are going to make you really question life and all that. But we're going to get into it a little bit later. Right now, let's listen to Neuro, Neuro. He bleeds the streets.
He gets inspired once in a while. It's very fun to
And
watch.
when Nick is firing on all cylinders, he's really
He's
good.
pretty hard to beat.
I mean, we're kind of grooming him to take over the show.
Ever get that feeling of deja vu?
there were some foreign listeners in the chat room, in the troll room. They thought we were not saying ratchet, but rat shit.
Well, they probably never heard the word rat shit.
No. But they thought it was rat shit.
And they maybe listened to Nick the Rat Show.
Yeah, believe me, Nick is all over it.
Welcome back, that's Neuro. He bleeds in the streets. All this music is CC BY 3.0. It's all on SoundCloud / Nick the Rat / likes. I think we got some gremlins up in the troll room. I got like 3 troll rooms into one big old troll nugget. I got a troll nugget going on. Ooh. That beer is kicking me in the butt right now. Where does the word gremlin come from? Huh? Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? I know. It comes from... Oh, oof. Germany. Under Gremian. Gremian. See, it's weird. It's a German word that came around during like World War I, World War II. A lot of pilots saw the... yeah, I didn't really bring up the whole pilot thing with the gremlins yet, which is the main thing where the gremlins come from. Actually, I should have just been like, gremlin, that's a car. So it's gremian. It means to provoke, to irritate, to vex, to revile. So instead of trolls, they could be gremlins. I think I got a gremlin room going on over here. Gremlins ain't real. I'm getting... Okay, gremlins real, brother. Gremlins are real. But before we get back into the gremlin thing, which is really important, because that's what we're talking about tonight, we're going to listen to a little bit of news, because news is good for you. It helps date the show. And who's better to date than some gigantic alien with a huge wang? Zindu.
Happy Wednesday for everybody except Allison Hack, because she pleaded guilty to racketeering charges in Brooklyn earlier at some point. I don't really know anymore.
She
pleaded guilty to racketeering. She could face up to 20 years in prison on each count to which she pleaded guilty. But I'm only reading she pleaded guilty to 1 count, so she's probably going to be in jail for up to 20 years. We'll see. It's going to take till September to figure out what the hell to do with her. So she's going to be, gallivanting around for a couple more months before she's locked up. Probably going to have some hot prison sex or something. I've seen that show, Orange is the New Black. Yeah, she should, they should put her on that show or something. That would be, she could, get a hot wire and brand some chicks up in jail. What? She said that she was bored after the show ended in like 2011, and Rainier just had such a succulent old 50-year-old cock.
Whoa!
Oh, Jesus Christ! At least it gives old men a belief that they can get laid by famous young movie stars when they're older. I guess what the hell is wrong with these people? Keith Rainier, He's pretty gross looking. To begin, he kind of looks like Stephen King or something. He's not even that good looking. And he had women fucking extorting and branding and burning and doing all these weird sex acts for this old guy. What was so magical about him? Is there anything like, Jesus, what the hell? I don't know. It's kind of like disturbing that humanity has gotten to the point where old men could make you do things to them, and it's just wrong. So she had pictures of the innocent victims It was like, hey, we're going to leak these pictures if you don't fucking have sex with us. How did they even get the pictures to begin with? You know what? Lifetime movie of the year 2022, I bet you. That's when this is going to come out. Maybe 2025 Lifetime Movie of the Year award, because if she goes to jail for 20 years and about 5 years in, they'll release the movie, and that's not going to happen for another, till the end of the year. So 2025, there's going to be a great show on Lifetime. I can't wait to watch it. And we'll see what happens. Maybe she's going to get totally off. Maybe Keith Raniere will just get fucking the death penalty or something. I'm kind of getting bored of this story now. Maybe I should just not report on it again until September, unless something juicy happens. Oh, Zindu, out.
Thank you for the weekly update on Allison Mack, Zindu. Jesus Christ. I think Zindu has a weird alien boner for her. He probably has, a branding on his butt for that. I don't know. Maybe he has pictures that she has. I don't know what his whole fascination with her is. I don't know. But that is a good question. How did she get pictures of these people to blackmail them to get them to be sex slaves for Stephen King? I don't get it. It's weird. But yeah, it's definitely going to be a Lifetime movie. I could see that happening. It's probably going to be starring her, too. It's probably going to be like the Allison Mack story, starring Allison Mack, because why not, What are we talking about tonight? Oh, Gremlins! We're talking about Gremlins tonight. I have actually got some bombshell greminology that has never been brought up earlier in history of all time. There's stuff happening that she has no idea. What I'm sorry, I'm reading. See, you start reading the chat room, y'all get all confused. All right, I can't read the chat room while I'm doing the show. I'm just gonna look at a different screen. I'm gonna look at my notes. I got notes here. What do I have written here? They're mischievous. What? Sometimes if you're in a hot shower and it goes cold, might be a gremlin. It seems like gremlins are just little fuckers. They're little fucking jerks. And they've been. Some people think gremlins are chupacabras, but I do not agree with this whole theory of gremlin chupacabra crossover. Because look, okay, chupacabras, they're goat suckers. Gremlins sucking goats. I've never seen a gremlin on a goat, near a goat, by a goat, for a goat. It doesn't make sense. Gremlins are more associated with technology. I've never seen a chupacabra doing taxes, flying in a plane, any of that shit, okay? So I don't know why there's a gremlin chupacabra combination other than sharp teeth, small creature, and fuzzy. But that's just like my Aunt Jane. But we're not going to talk about her tonight because she might be listening. All right, we're gonna cut to. Maybe we're gonna listen to a quick advertisement. Do we have any advertisements to play this today? We do or we don't. Kyle? When Kyle's dead. It sucks when your co-host is dead. He can't really help you out very much. Wait, I have to load up this email over here, see if I have any ads to play. Because we have to make money. See, what you people... Okay, look. This show is free. I give it away for free. You can listen to it as much as you want, and you don't have to give me anything. But I do have a bunch of people. I think about maybe 5 now. Now, do subscribe to the show. And I just want to say thank you to the subscribers. If you want to donate, you can go to nick@nicktherat.com. There's a donate button somewhere. You could find it if you know how to look. I hide it because I don't want your money. No, I do want your money. Give me all your money. But I just want to say thank you to the subscribers of Nick the Rat Radio. You helped me realize that people do actually want to listen to this thing, and I'm just not masturbating into the wind, which always leaves you with a sticky thing on your face. But until we're making a ton of money, we do have to play advertisements because basically advertisements is the way the world works. You know, if you don't have advertisements, then you're not really doing anything in the corporate world. Is that right? Is that what I'm supposed to say? No? Okay, let's play the house ad. Let's just play the house ad. We're fine.
I have a normal, boring job cleaning up bathroom stalls at the local strip joint. While I'm doing this, I like to listen to my favorite podcasts. Some of those include the Nick the Rat Radio podcast with Nick the Rat. He's weird. There's the No Agenda Show with Adam Curry and John C. Dvorak, where they deconstruct news. I like those guys. There's Dvorak Horowitz and DH Unplugged, and they talk about the stock market. You can invest today. I'm trying to get out of this job, so I'm going there. When I'm done with those, sometimes I listen to Life Bites. They're a bunch of pineapple fuckers, though, so it kind of gets me out of the mood of my job cleaning the spooge up in the toilets over here. And don't forget a Cat in a Box podcast. They hold those mental viewing parties. They try to target something and you find it with your mind. Blows me away. And when I need to come back down to earth, I like to listen to a Walk Through the Mind with Billy Bones. He's really fun guy. He's got a lot of opinions there. You know who else has got opinions? Steak. You wouldn't think so, but Cruising with Steak has got a lot of opinions that I really hold up on a high pedestal. I listen to them all the time. And then don't forget, one of the best podcasts that was ever come out of Canada is going to be Grimerica, definitely. I've never learned so much about Bigfoot in my life if it wasn't for these guys. Let me tell you, it makes my job cleaning up the lipstick off the wall really much more enjoyable for me. So yeah, I just wanted to say, if you got the internet and a cellular device or some type of listening thing, you should tune into these podcasts and see what you think. And then, go back to cleaning up the shit stains in the bathroom, wherever your job is. Thanks.
That ad's old. I gotta add some more shows in there. There's the Darren O show. Darren O, man. He gives me a run for my art on the Random Thoughts. Great show. Great show. And from Brooklyn, the Larry show. Yeah, I love those two guys. But Darren O, I hope you lose your other eye so I never lose that art again. I'm sorry. No, I'm just joking. Keep both your eyes. That sucks, man. By the way, I hope you're feeling better. It looks like we just got a donation in. Maybe it was because I was begging. Yeah, I know. It's pretty cold. I love Darren O. It's great. And Random Thought. It's great. And the Hog Show. How can I forget the Hog Show? That's a brand new one. That's an old ad. Didn't add everything to there. You gotta catch up to all your shows. There's tons of podcasts out there, goddammit, and they're getting bigger and bigger. Wait, hold on. I don't have to play ads ever again. We just got a $20 million donation. $20 million. I left the babies behind the back door because I can't even read this. I left the babies behind the back door because a guinea pig is not a good mother to little ratlings. Consider this your child support. Gertie. Gertie, my ex, I might have impregnated her at one time. Give me $20 million. Well, you owe me that money from all the money I get from the child support. Child support is really important, and you got to pay it up. And I tried to, and I'm happy she's giving back. Anyway, we're going to play one more ad because $20 million is not enough for me because, God damn it, I need that money.
Timeshares is the hot new word in the sewers. You might be walking around down here, hearing Bertha and Martin talking about how awesome their new timeshares are. They're in the sewer, but they don't live here. But when they do, it's because they have a timeshare. You need to get a timeshare in the sewer today. Tired of living above ground? How about you get closer to the roots of your world and your planet through a sewer timeshare? For only $69.99 a month, you could get your own room in the sewer with a sewer timeshare. Wouldn't you like to be a proud owner of a sewer timeshare? Well, come on now and give us a call at 917-719-5923
Who's
and
now?
get a sewer timeshare. Why
Come
not
on.
buy one for your whole family? It's only every month you have to pay money so you can come down to the sewers and live here for a couple of days. It's a timeshare. Other people come down and live inside the same sewer hole that you lived in because they bought the same timeshare as you. They're sharing time with you. See, you live there. You do all your dirty deeds like drugs, cocaine, murder, and sex. Then you leave. Then Bobby and his wife and his 3 children can come on down to their timeshare, which is the same timeshare that you just raped and murdered people. It's a great in the sewer. It's a great time. It's a great time to share. Share today for only $69.99 a month in the sewer timeshares.
Telling you, sewer timeshares are great things, especially when you get a nice clean one instead of one of those dirty ones. We're playing the second Ladocol song tonight, Cryogent, Dangerous Waves. Yeah. Hell yeah. We got some surprises coming up after this.
Morning to you, sir. Nickmare.
What's all the hubbub? Bub?
These blockbuster bombs don't go off unless you hit them just right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, Mac. Let me take a whack at it. What am I doing?
I love Bugs Bunny. I think Bugs Bunny was like one of my parents. If it wasn't for never mind. Yeah. Bugs Bunny was facing off with a gremlin. There was a whole bomb involved. Seems like gremlins might try to stop people having fights or wars. Like they gave Benjamin Franklin, was it Benjamin Franklin? What was his name? Hold on, I gotta go. Yeah, Ben Franklin. Electrical dude. Yeah, with the kite and shit. See, they giveth, but then when we have too mucheth, they taketh awayeth. And they might just want to stop wars, because there was a lot of airmen in World War II, and I think even World War I. There were gremlins in those time periods. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into phone calls. We're going to open the line soon. We have a lot of show. But I really want to give everybody something that's been lacking from the show for a while. I used to make it... I used to tell the people. It used to be a separate show. But I figured, hey, why make it a whole separate show when I can just put it in the show? You just put it in. Just put it in there. Like LW Dallas, just put it in there. So, we haven't heard this in a long time. It's not Gremlins. But god damn it. It's Bigfoot Assault. Bigfoot Assault is back, everybody. Is it good? I don't know. Is it back with a vengeance? Maybe. Are the stories good? I don't know. I didn't even listen to it. Mystery Man sent it to me. He said, do what with it. He just gave it to me. He's like, here, pay me. And I have been paying him, and he hasn't been giving me much, but I pay all my employees. Bigfoot Assault, everybody.
Welcome to a new season of Bigfoot Assault. I am your host, Mystery Man. In a world where mystery is deep, thick, and hairy, sometimes you need to sit back and think about your life. Sometimes you have to praise the Lord and thank Him for what you have, because Bigfoot could take it all away in an instant. This story revolves around a young woman named Betty Ann. She was 25, living in New York City. Now, you might be wondering, Bigfoot, New York City? But how? This story will explain but how. So keep your butts to yourself. Betty Ann was going to NYU, studying to become a lawyer. During the nighttime, to pay for her scholarship, she'd do strips. Basically, she was a stripper. She would strip at local sushi restaurants, where people could dine and drool
over her fine booty. Betty was a cutie, let me tell you. One night, while she was walking home, after making mad ducats, shaking that thing, she heard something from behind her. She turned, but couldn't see anything. It was a very odd feeling. She felt like there was something right behind her. She could almost feel the breath from something gigantic right next to her. She turned again, but once again, nothing. On her way home, it started to drizzle, and she could feel the raindrops hitting her in the head, making her mascara run down her face, looking sexy as hell. Then she heard it again. She turned. In the thick mist, she could see an outline of something gigantic. But it looked like she could see right through it. She turned and ran. She ran and ran some more till she got to her house. She locked the door behind her and crawled into bed. But then she was able to smell the stench of sushi and fish. In her pajamas, it must have got all over her skin while she was stripping it down. Naked, while people sucked down soy sauce and ate soybeans. Hold on 1 second, I need a beverage here. She decided to wake up and take a fast shower. While she was in the bathroom, her window broke. A horrific shatter. And a noise, and her bed was all messed up. It was right under the window. She called the police, and they came. They didn't find anything. They cleaned up the room, got rid of the glass, and made her bed. She said, "Oh, fuck it. I don't know what's going on." So she hopped in the shower after the cops left, turned the heat on to a nice, hot shower. It started to get steamy in the bathroom. And then, there it was again, the giant shape. It must be Bigfoot. He's invisible, but the steam and the heat and the water in the air, you were able to see him. He lunged forward and... Betty was never seen again. The cops came back the next day, but her door was locked, so they left. Thank you for listening to another episode of Bigfoot Assault on the Dark Sewer Network.
Sushi Strip Club. Sushi Strip Club. Invisible Bigfoot. Wow.
Smells like Bigfoot's dick!
Hey, welcome back, Mystery Man. I've been paying you for a year and you haven't given me anything. But thank you for coming back and giving us that story. We should probably open the phone line soon. You know what? We're gonna listen to one more voicemail. We're gonna play another song. After that song's over, we're gonna open the phone lines. If you remember something, I forget what it was. Oh, fuck it. Where am I? Wait, where's the button? New phone. Who dis? 917-719-5923. Give me a call, just like this person did.
Mr. the Rat, this is Bert Gerton from the law offices of Bing and Douche calling with regards to form number 9033B, Dark Sewer Asset Inventory and Forfeiture List, which was delivered to your network. Well, we understand that your network is beset by technical gremlins, even at the best of times, and we have been patient. It is very important that you fill out and return said form at your earliest convenience so that we may move forward with current and pending legal activity. If you have any further questions regarding this matter, you may reach me or any other associate at the newly set up Bing and Douche Corporate Acquisitions Field Office at 917-719-5923. I look forward to your next communication, so long as it includes the delivery of a completed form number 9033B. Good day, Mr. the Rat.
Well, thankfully, I didn't hear that phone call at all. I have no idea what that message said, so if whoever sent it, sorry, I don't know what you were trying to say there. So, we're fine. Ooh. I run at the sound of professionalism. We're going to listen to another song, and then we're going to open up the phone lines because, hey, that's what we do. From Nostalgia, Playful Wednesday is a chip tune.
No.
What happened?
He hates bright lights. You know, there's some things I forgot to tell you guys, and they're really important. Number one, he hates bright lights. We know that. But you got to keep him out of the sunlight. Sunlight will kill him. Number two, keep him away from water. Don't give him any water to drink. And whatever you do, don't give him a bath. And probably the most important thing, don't ever feed him after midnight.
I still turn to a fat ass, and then you'll have to get a bigger apartment. Midnight in the Sewers, everybody. Let's crack a cold one for midnight in the sewers. If you're joining us, if you're just joining us now, you're in for a special treat. We're talking about Gremlins tonight, not those cheesy ass Steven Spielberg ones, but the real ones. The Gremlins of the real. A lot of people like to make movies about shit and ruin them. I'm keeping them real. Keeping them real here tonight for you. If you would like to give me a call right now and talk about Gremlins or anything else, we can talk about peanut butter, patty mayonnaise, anything you'd like to talk about. Give me a call, 917-719-5923, just like this person did right here.
Hey, Nick, this is John Doggett over here.
Oh,
Just want to let you know that you've been a good boy lately. Let me tell you, I haven't seen anything in the blotters and the news, anything about you fucking up shit. Look, if you just tell me where you live, I'll come, I'll bring you some cheese, okay, buddy? Like you and me, we could sit down, we could drink some wine, have some cheese. We could talk. I'm not going to bust you. I swear to God. I work for the FBI and all, and I've been looking for you for years. But look, you've been a good boy. You kept your nose clean. You're in for a win. So just let me know where you live. Just send me your address. I've been through so many sewer systems. I can't get the stink out of my clothes, and my boss won't let me go until I capture you and lock you up. Oh, fuck!
Yeah, no. I'm going to put a big no on that one. Exactly. Beware the pigs. Beware the pigs. They're coming for you. Gremlins. Wait, I have to look where we are in the show right here. We're up to part 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes, Doran, when you're doing a live podcast, you can't edit this stuff out, you know? See, there's a lot of people out there that do all this podcast magical stuff and the editing and no. Much like No Agenda, we're doing it live. I don't care about editing. I don't edit anything. If I slip, you know, like my nipple pops out or something, that's in the show. I'm not taking it out. It's too much work. So I don't do that shit, okay? So sometimes when you're doing a show, you have to count. Now, I'm sure Adam counts when John's talking. So I don't have a partner. My partner's dead. His bones are over there. Got his thigh bone right here. Hold on. It's going to make it rain somewhere. I think it's supposed to snow in mid-America. But we're going to make it rain. We're going to make it rain, baby. Yeah! That's a dead guy's thigh filled with rice. Where are we? Oh, yeah, Gremlins. Let's talk a little bit more about Gremlins. Rat lives matter, baby. We're not going to die. We're going to live a pretty long time. It's going to be a good old time. It's going to be... Wait, that's the wrong button. I hate when you click the wrong button and it just goes there. Okay. Back to the show. This beer is not going to beat me. I'm going to beat the beer. Where's the button? There's the button. Okay. Ben Franklin. Let's talk about the new Twilight Zone for a second. Because, dear God, the 20,000 feet in the air, the show opener with William Shatner. God bless that guy. He's still kicking. He's still on Twitter, trolling away. He's a gremlin. He's a gremlin on Twitter right now, William Shatner. And you have to give it to him. Because he's like an old man now. He's like 80-something, 90-something. He's still, he's got the virility of a young little gremlin. Now, Twilight Zone is a great show. And, was it 200,000 feet in the air? It's creepy as fuck. If you ever watch this thing, you watch it today, it's going to creep you out. Because, A, Shatner does it like nobody else. He could play the crazy man like nobody else could play the crazy man. Like, you believe it. You be like, oh man, that guy, he's good looking. He's talking on my level, but he's crazy. He's got issues, and it shows in the episode. And the creature on the wing, the thing on the wing. It's kind of looks like a Teletubby, but it's really creepy looking. It really freaks you out because the way that television looked back then, it just had this reality to it. The black and white. There's no CG. I fucking hate CG. Like, please have a dude in a goofy suit over CG any day. God bless those people that still do that. But CG just sucks. Really, there's an uncanny valley. I don't know if they'll ever get CG on people to look good. CG on places look fine. I'll be taken away. Whoo, that looks real. When they put like a fake background on something, or even a digitally created rock could look real. But a digitally created person will never look real. Okay? It will never look real. You'll never have a real looking digital person. There will always be that fakeness behind it. They do have like some blending of video but you know, just put a dude in a fucking suit or stop trying. But he saw the gremlin on the wing. And this thing looked like a terrifying Teletubby. And it does this awesome jump where it jumps like into the wind and it flies like a kite off the wind. It's a great episode. If you have time, watch that. Put on 20,000 Terror at 20,000 feet. And then right after that, watch the Mile High Club. Because, you know, with fear comes sex. Or something. 917-719-5923. It looks like people are trying to call me, but I'm not picking up. Ah, fuck. Is this a...
Hey, Nick the Rat. Just figured I'd call and say hi and to say, yes, gremlins probably are real. The only reason I can explain why our Buick Regal would you'd go for the turn, hit the blinker, and the car turns off. Do it again, car turns off. Every time you hit the left blinker only, the car would turn off. Go figure. Anyway, y'all have a good night. Catch y'all next week. Take care. Bye.
Well, thank you for that. Not too sure. This is a new phone. Last week, a gremlin slapped my old phone out of my hand and fucked up my whole system. And I was trying to go OTG, but you know, you need like a fucking smartphone. So I spent $400 from the $20 billion I got from donations. So far, I got it today. It's not totally set up. I'm still learning the ropes. I don't know why Google Voice is going straight to voicemail. I'll figure it out. I think my ringer's off, perhaps. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Oh, wait. We have to play some Zindu. We have so much news to play. Holy shit, Zindu.
Yay! Zindu from Dark Sewer Network News. It looks like some hunter in Africa. This is always a good feel-good story. I think there's a little bit of a twist here that we're not seeing, but I'll just read it to you how it's given, and then I'll give you my little twist on what I think actually happened here. So the title is Succotash. Suspected rhino poacher is killed by an elephant and then eaten by lions in South Africa. All right, so they only found the skull and a pair of trousers. I don't know what happened to the rest of the clues. Apparently, there's some monkeys or giraffes that liked his shirt. There was a poacher. Apparently, 3 poachers. This is the fun part. So 3 poachers go out poaching some rhino. One poacher gets crushed by an elephant that fucking went nuts. Okay, sure, okay. The other 2 got away, who knows. But then they say that the other 2 poachers dragged him to a road and left him there so somebody would find him. Like, Okay, these guys must have been real close friends. His accomplices claim to have carried his body to the road so passerbyers could find it in the morning. Yeah, why would you touch the body? Okay, sure. So these poachers all got caught except the one that got trampled and eaten, apparently. I don't know, maybe this is a feel-good story or a murder mystery. Maybe these guys brought this guy out there and killed him himself because they didn't like him. They said that an elephant sat on him or something. I don't know, but you know, a lot of people are out there killing these animals. It's kind of fucked up. It's also not that fucked up if the animal needs to be killed. But we need balance. There needs to be the balance of life. Do 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 do.
What are you smoking,
Simba.
Zindu?
Zindu, happy that he's not living out there in fields of Africa getting eaten by monsters and shot by bigger monsters. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this. I just don't think that this guy really got killed by an elephant. I think that his friends or poacher buddies or whatever the fuck they were killed him, took his money, and said that elephant sat on him and blah, 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 blah. Why would they drag him to the road? Pretty stupid stuff. Anyway, yeah, Zindu, that's me. Bye!
Billy Bones, you can't get fingerprints if all you have are ripped up pants or whatever. We're gonna play a quick advertisement, and we're gonna play probably I don't know what's going on here. What is this?
I love my garden, but I hate weeds. Even poisoning is too good for them. It leaves the roots, and they sometimes resurrect themselves. What you need is something far more sinister, Zero Weed Killer. It actually cuts off the weeds' food supply, and 2 weeks later, they starve to death. Roots and all. It's like tying their ravenous little roots into knots. Thank you, Zero.
My name is Zindu, and this is Dark Sewer Network News. The first images of a black hole have come in today. Well, actually, it's just the shadow of the black hole that they got the images of, because, you know, you can't really take a picture of something that sucks light in. And it's like my mother-in-law. She's a fucking light vacuum right there. So we get to see the shadow of the black hole. Woo-wee, baby, woo-wee. I'm just a little confused because black holes, it's a star that implodes, so you would think that the event horizon would be more of a 360 thing, not just on one plane. But basically, you know, they even called this telescope Event Horizon, and I know what an event horizon is, but there's that goddamn movie with the guy from Jurassic Park that keeps freaking me out. I think like dead things are going to come out of here and haunt my nightmares now. I'll probably have to take my spaceship. I'm going to grab Nick the Rat maybe one day once we fix this motherfucking tin can up. Yeah, it's not fixed yet. I just looked at it. It's still fucking smoking over there. Maybe we could go for a trip around the black hole. We could surf the corona, see what's going on. But as I was saying, you would think that the 360-ishness of the black hole would create a shadow that we wouldn't see, because it would be in between, like the event horizon would be a shell. It would be more like a shell instead of like a swirl. But it seems like maybe a lot of stuff in the universe swirls. And wait a second. This is all just proving that the Earth might be flat. Maybe the flat Earth is not really round. Actually, the Earth isn't round. It is sort of flat, because when it spins so fast, it flattens out. Isn't that true? It's flatter at the poles. Holy shit. The flat earthers might have a point, but they don't even know it. Zindu. Out.
Wow. That was a lot of Zindu. Let's play some music. We're gonna get right back into it. I don't know if the phone line's working. I have no idea what the fuck's going on. But I do know Akira. And I think I love Akira. Oh god. I have a boner for Akira. And where else could you hear him but on late night talk radio about paranormal stuff? I don't know. Maybe if you went to SoundCloud, you could hear him too. Or her. I don't know. Akira might be a girl. I don't know. I do know the name of the song, though. But will I tell it to you? Of course I will. Sunset Drive.
Hello,
call.
can you hear me, Nickmare? Yes, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right.
It's working.
Gremlins finally disappeared. Yay.
I got gremlins in my system right now, definitely.
Well, you know, I know some people say gremlins ain't real, but I believe it.
Gremlin? Oh, you do believe it, though. Thank goodness. Okay. Whew.
Yes. Yes. Oh, my God. We've got an infestation at my job that's horrible.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
You should tell the boss. You should tell the boss and take some time off.
Oh, the boss already knows, and she's fed up because we can't find an exterminator to get rid of the little bastards.
I might be able to give you a number. I think Oktar, Zindu from Oktar could kill them.
Oh, yeah. If you could get me that number, that would be great. So it's like we get something fixed, and then something else breaks.
So
then we get that fixed.
What are you working on? What are the gremlins breaking?
Well, it's a convenience store, so like they break the slushy machine.
Oh, those
and
fucks.
the gas pumps. Like one gas pump will get fixed, and then we'll get that one done, and then another one will start messing up. It's really frustrating, man.
Did you ever catch them in the act, like with like the gas nozzle up their butts, or sucking on the Slurpee machine, or do you catch them in the act, or?
No, I've never caught them in the act. That's the most frustrating thing about them.
They are pretty invisible. Like in William Shatner, he was the only one that could see them. Nobody else could see them. But I do think that they're invisible, kind of like Bigfoot. I do think they're doing this invisible thing.
Yeah, they're definitely stealthy, whatever they are.
Caller, can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
If you were able to catch a gremlin and give them to somebody, like curse somebody with a gremlin, would you do it? Would you bestow a gremlin upon another person? Or is that too mean?
It might be a little too mean. It would have to be somebody that I really, really need to screw with.
I mean, I can think of a couple people that I would like to screw with gremlin activity, but that's pretty nice of you that you wouldn't actually want to do that to them.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I've got a couple of people I would think about it, but I don't know.
Can I ask you one more question, caller?
Sure.
If you could. Okay. Hold on one second. This was on my mind this whole time that I'm thinking about gremlins. If you could take a gremlin, because and you could see them. If you could see a gremlin and you could like talk to it, what would you ask a gremlin?
I think I would ask it why they came over to America from Germany.
That's a horrible question. I don't like that question. That caller, let me know how to email me at nick@nicktherat.com, caller, and tell me how to get your get that artwork to you. That's a horrible question, though. Horrible. I don't like that question. I don't know why, but I don't. 917-719-5923. We have news from... Oh, man, we have another call coming in. I got to figure out how to make this be quiet. Caller? Whoa. It's not coming through here. That's weird. Hello? That's weird. I don't think it's working. Bluetooth. Turn that Bluetooth off. Speaker. Whoa, speaker. No, I don't want speaker. Wired headset.
Oh.
Here we go. Hi.
Yeah, so I wanted to read to you from the Barnhart Dictionary of Etymology about the word gremlin, if you're interested.
Oh, you have etymology dictionary?
Yeah, a real one.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Okay. Gremlin, noun, imaginary creature causing mischief. 1941, originally British Royal Air Force slang for an impish sprite causing malfunction in mechanical parts of aircraft. Of uncertain origin, said to have been used as early as 1923 and to have been derived from Old English gremlin, to anger or vex, plus lin of goblin. Unless some former university student of Old English was involved in the formation of this word, the explanation seems improbable. More likely, gremlin was formed from Irish growman, a bad-tempered little fellow with the ending of goblin. So there you go.
Holy shit. Okay. This makes sense
Yeah,
for a couple of reasons. Should I bring out the big old wow? Now, do you want to hear a big old wow about gremlins?
Yeah. It's
Okay,
a car,
so-
too? What?
Okay. Hold on 1 second, caller. Listen to this one. Because you brought up 1940, which is kind of late. Then you brought up the 1920. Do you know what the 1920s connection to gremlins is?
What?
Do you know who Lindbergh is?
Like the lady who lost her baby?
You're doing spoilers, my friend. You're doing spoilers. Okay, Lindbergh was a pilot. Hold on one second.
Yeah.
Lindbergh.
Yeah.
Lindbergh.
Yeah.
Lindbergh. Hold on one second, because you're like the lady that lost the baby. But Lindbergh was a pilot who flew from New York to Paris.
Yeah.
And this happened in 1920 something. So Lindbergh flew from New York to Paris. He said gremlins helped him. He was like, there was these little creatures all over my ship. I was scared. They were like invisible, but they helped me fly from New York to Paris. And then later, after, he lost his baby. Because you said the Lindbergh baby. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think the gremlins came back and took...
Say that gremlins came back and took his baby?
Yes.
Because in exchange for helping him get that world record.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. I think that gremlins took the baby, the Lindbergh baby, because they helped Lindbergh get from New York to Paris. Makes sense to me.
Isn't that... What time of year was that? Do you know? Was it around Passover? I'm just asking. Just asking.
I'm not going to ask you why you're asking that. I'm not going to ask why you're asking. You know what? You already hung up. I don't know how to work this new phone. I don't know what's going on. But yes, Lindbergh got there from here to there. It's kind of like, they giveth and they taketh away, these gremlins. Much like vampires. From DJ Def Cat, A Vampire's Ode. I'll be back.
All we are is dust in the wind, dude. Dust, wind, dude.
Take the ride!
Gas blast. Are gremlins just cancer for machines? Are gremlins just cancer for machines? Find out next on Nick the Rat Radio.
motherfucker. You're a badass motherfucker. I just wanted to tell you that, motherfucker.
Those veins are putting out!
You're listening to Nick the Rat. Nick the Rat podcast. Coming to you live from underground. Unmute that fucking tab.
You're building a rat ship here.
Whoa. Welcome back. That was DJ Defcat, A Vampire's Ode. Good stuff. I love that. That was, whew. Okay, so that last segment was crazy. We just learned about Lindbergh. We learned about gremlins. All right, do you want to hear a really creepy gremlin story? Let me tell you a creepy gremlin story right here. This one was this one really freaked me out here. So it was the massacre in midair. During 1939, there's a flight from San Diego that was going to Hawaii. Okay, so 1939, flight San Diego, Hawaii. The plane makes it there. It lands. But the crew, there's like 13 people. They were all dead. They had like scrapes and claw marks on them. And the pilots, their guns were empty and there was rounds on the floor. There was no bullets in the crew that were dead. It was claw marks in the people. Oh, geez, this is really creepy to even talk about. Ripped up people. It's ripped up. the claw marks, dying. This is true stuff. I'm not even lying. 1939. Look it up. The massacre in midair. 1939, U.S. to Hawaii. Look that up. You'll find it. It's true. They don't know what the hell happened. These bodies were ripped up. 917-719. Hungry. Gas blast. Sorry, this is a gas blast. Hungry, fill up your black hole with unlimited soup, salad, breadsticks at your local Olive Garden. You know what? Wait, this actually reminds me of something here. I'm missing something. Somebody sent me something to play. I have to find it, though. Yeah, this is it. I haven't listened to this. This is the first time I'm listening to it. If it's good, it's because of me. If it's bad, it's because of you. Okay? Let's see.
Is your romantic partner dim? Does she get lost in dank castles without a torch? This Easter, give her the gift of eternal light with Battery Jewel. Made from a twist of gold, zinc, and lead. When you're in the dark, just spit on it, and the electrolytic reaction lights a powerful LED to guide your way. When you're in the pit, just spit. Show her how much you love her with Battery Jewel for only 6 payments of $69.99. Each jewel is handcrafted by our finest sewer jewelers from recycled industrial leftovers. To get your Battery Jewel, call 917-719-5923. Call now.
You work hard. Don't you deserve to rest hard? Now you can be hard all day using the Dark Sewer Lean Stick. Made from recycled lumber found in the sewer, you can relax in style with the Lean Stick. It's like a chair you can carry with you everywhere you go. Style hard today with the Dark Sewer Lean Stick. Only $69.99.
Hey, Zinder with a quick little small update. It looks like there is a new streaming service out there called D-Live, which apparently empowers creators and all that stuff. So I looked into it a little bit. It's you stream on there and people could give you money and they're like, oh, well, the money goes to the creator, but this doesn't seem like it's true when you look at it. 90% of it goes to the creator, and the other points are like locked in for something. I'm not sure what the lock is for. It's some bullshit about being on the blockchain. So basically, you put anything in the blockchain, you're gonna be in the news for a little bit of time. I can't wait to put Nick the Rat's porno videos that he made in the 60s up on the blockchain. Yeah, that'll be great. That's going to make me a lot of money. Well, you know, in the 60s, he went back in time. He's not that old, but yeah, we went into a time machine to the 60s. There was a whole shagging party. It was great stuff. So yeah, this D-Live thing, PewDiePie is going to start using it. It's like, oh, all the money goes right there, but guess what? Only 90% does. So it still sort of seems like PayPal might be the best bet, where they take the 30-cent fee plus 2.9% after that. So for every dollar, it's it's a big amount for a dollar if you just give it on PayPal. But once you go like up to $10, then the 30. So what is 30 cents on $10? That's less than 9%. So maybe PayPal is still the best.
Math?
I guess. You know what? Wow, I'm just going to get a gun and go out there and rob people. That's the best way to get the no fees at all. No fees, no taxes. You can take a gun out and you go out there, cash in hand, baby. Cold, hard cash. So yeah, that was just the short little Zindu update about some new service called D-Live. I'm sure you're going to hear all your tech friends talking about it, saying, I jerk off to D-Live. It's a video streaming on the blockchain. It's for the creators, man. It's like better than Patreon. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I didn't really look into it that much because I don't care. Bye.
Thank you, Zindu. Thank you, Zindu, for everything you do. Talking about goblins tonight on Nick the Rat Radio tonight. This is paranormal late night talk show stuff. We're way past midnight in the East Coast. I don't know where you are. It might only be like, it might be in the morning if you're in Deutschland right now. Might be like, oh, I woke up. We're going to listen to stuff about fucking gremlins. Nah, probably not. 917-719-5923. I'm still learning the new phone system here. I'm sorry. I don't have it all set up right. Bear with me. And if you bear with me, that's kinky and you're gross. No. 2, 3.
Hey, Nick. Yeah, I don't believe that gremlins ain't real. I think they are real. I had some stuff disappear out of my house the last few days, and they've been trying to convince me that someone stole it, but I think it's just the gremlins fucking with me. Talk to you later. Bye.
Could be gremlins. I have heard of gnomes. Gnomes steal socks. You can tell I'm drunk by the way that I said socks. Said socks. Yeah. Thieves. Seems like little people are thieves, I guess, because the littler you are, the more thievery you could get away with. You also can't really kill people at that point. Like lions and tigers and bears, oh my. But midgets and moles and gremlins and goblins and dwarfs, I'm going to step on you. It's like, even if you had like a gremlin with a knife, you could step on that motherfucker. You know, their reach. They got short reach. Oh, excuse me. That was it? We just listened to that one there?
Wait. Zendu, Nick the Rat News. I'm just going to read this to you straight over here. Romanian cocaine drugs wash ashore along the Black Sea coastline. I wonder if this is have anything to do with Jimmy or you, Nick the Rat. I don't know. You're not much of a cokehead, are you? I didn't think so. You just like your alcohol and weed. Police in Romania are searching along the Black Sea's coast after 130 kilograms. For you Americans, that's 286 pounds of cocaine washed ashore. Around 300 officers and 14 Coast Guard ships and 50 crackheads were going up and down the shoreline on Friday looking for more of this cocaine. The funny part about this is that it ends with in 2016, Romanian police seized 2.5 tons of cocaine worth at least 516 million pounds. The cocaine destined for the Netherlands, they didn't have a party out there, was hidden inside, guess what? Here's the joke, banana containers. There's always money in the banana stand. Anyway, there's not much news this week, is there? I don't know. There's the black hole, cocaine, I don't know. We'll see what else is coming up later. There might be something interesting. Probably not. Let's see. We got an American woman she was on a safari and kidnapped in Uganda. How much did they get her back for? How much was this white woman worth? $500,000. That's it? Oh, well. All right. Nick the Rat coming up next, right after this. Bye.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. Do you know what's coming up this weekend? I don't care about it, but I'm sure you do. Game of Thrones acoustic cover by MK. Mark Catry. Let's listen and enjoy. Oops. We went to another song. Time Goes By Alberta Go. Sorry about that. Sometimes breaks take longer than they have to. 917-719-5922. What is this? Zindu? Did we do this one? Did we do this?
Wait.
Did we do this?
Zendu, Nick the Rat News. I'm just going to read this to you straight over.
Yeah, we did that one. Definitely. Let's do this other news, Zindu.
Zindu, back with the hard-hitting news on the Dark Sewer Network on Nick the Rat Radio. Zindu's back, baby. It looks like in the Philippines they found another homo out there.
What?
Homo something or other. They're like midgets. You know what? Maybe these species, these folklore creatures that you guys keep talking about on this show. I don't know. Either Nick is insane or having some kind of mental breakdown. Perhaps that's it. Or he's right. These folklorian creatures might have been real at some point. So this new form of human that they found in the Philippines, the bones suggest they were human, but they were under 4 feet tall and hairy. I don't know. Sounds like leprechauns to me. So maybe this show is hard-hitting news when Nick does these weird-ass paranormal stuff. What are you doing tonight? Goblins? Gremlins? Fucking don't talk about the gremlins, because they're going to... Oh, God. You're fucked, man. You know, talking about gremlins is no good. It's kind of like when Mercury's in retrograde. Yeah, basically gremlins. That's all it really is. See, gremlins... Oh, I could tell you all about the gremlins, but I'm sure Nick's already done that. I had a couple run-ins. Actually, I think that's why my spaceship's broken, and I'm stranded on this godforsaken planet. I just want to go back to Oaktar already. Anyway, so it seems like you humans keep finding new versions of yourself, and they keep turning out to be smaller and smaller. I don't know. I could go for a pocket-sized human, if you know what I'm talking about over here. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, as Zindu for the Dark Sewer Network News, Zindu.
Zindu, get your shit together. Guess what, everybody? You thought we only had one new Bigfoot assault tonight from Mystery Man, but no. No, we're coming at you tonight. I gave this guy so much money. He should have been producing these shows for like a year and a half now. He's just back in the game today. Don't know why. Get ready for Mystery Man Bigfoot Assault number 2.
My name is Mystery Man, and this is Bigfoot Assault. Bigfoot, the most deadliest creature the earth has ever seen. You might have heard of Nessie. You might have heard of the giant shark. Those two are fake as fuck. Bigfoot, real as fuck. This story brings us to an unexpected place. It's the middle of Wisconsin, near a school. It was 3 p.m., and school was just let out. This, let me remind you, is not a typical school. It was an elementary school. Yes, you didn't think Bigfoot would go there, but goddamn, this beast doesn't care how old you are. So, 3 p.m., the bell rings. Tiny Timmy... What's his last name again? I don't have his last name. His name is Timmy, and he was tiny. That's all I know about him. I don't write the stories. I just read them, for crying out loud. Timmy, we'll just leave it at that, was waiting for the school bus. He was the poorest kid in his class. All the other kids, parents loved him, loved them. They loved their own children, not Timmy.
so they would pick them up from school in cars and drive them home. But Timmy was poor, and his family didn't really care about him, so he had to ride the school bus alone. The school bus came at 3:30, so that left 30 minutes of Timmy all by himself at a bus stop near the woods in a little elementary school out back in Wisconsin. I could only imagine what might happen next. Well, my friends, let me tell you, the rest of the story comes from an eyewitness. Her name was Catherine. What came next will scare the pants off you. It scared the panties off Catherine, let me tell you. Hoo boy. She was witnessing this from the park, across the street from the bus stop. She was playing with her kid that she loved. She felt bad for Timmy. She saw him all by himself there, waiting. Didn't even have a phone to look at. Didn't even have a book to read. The kid looked dirty pretty much. But then Catherine heard something. She heard it in the woods behind the bus stop. A rumbling. She ran and grabbed her kid, and she held him, hugged him, held her kid that she loved, her own flesh and blood. She held close to her heart because she heard this noise coming from the forest, going towards Timmy, but it seemed like Timmy didn't care. Timmy had a death wish. Timmy was going to be Bigfoot food. The next thing, oh my God, let me tell you what happens next. Catherine witnessed a tree split in twain fall on Timmy. And then Bigfoot jumped from between the twain tree, landed, screamed, claimed his victory prize, picked Timmy's squashed body up, threw it over his shoulder, and ran back into the woods. Catherine told the police her story, showed them the tree, showed them the blood, and went home with her kid and loved that kid forever, just like Bigfoot loved eating Timmy. Well, that's another episode of Bigfoot Assault, only on the Dark Sewer Network. I don't get paid enough for this. As always, I am Mystery Man. Have a good evening, and watch out for Bigfoot.
We are coming. We are coming. We are coming for you. We are coming. We are coming. We are coming for you. Come on, guys. Where's that lube? Get more lube over here. I can't come for this guy. I can't. Can we get a little bit more lube over here? I'm trying to come for Nick the Rat, okay?
Oh, dear
God, step up your game.
Turn this
We are coming.
Where's the voicemail button off?
We are coming.
It's gross.
We are.
Okay, turn it off. Thank you. Jerome Artist, Nature One Inc. Stay As You Are, Jerome's official anthem remix.
Hey, motherfucker.
Fuck that shit!
You're a badass motherfucker. I just wanted to tell you that, motherfucker.
Say as you are, nature.
Nick the Rat!
You're building a rat ship here.
I need that hot steam directly in my skull cave.
I'm going to buy a copy of Catcher in the Rye at the airport and read it.
Yeah, motherfucker. I thought I told you one time, I'll tell you 16 times. Stop blasting that monkey bullshit up from the sewer. You're trampling my HS signal down to Mexico. I can't get my slave labor toast made. I can't get my signal down there because you're trampling my motherfucking signal. I can hear that shit coming up to my...
My millennials.
Stay woke.
Nick the Rat! Hey, motherfucker. You're a badass motherfucker. I just wanted to tell you that, motherfucker.
Say as you are, nature one. Come on! Give it to me!
Up, please, honey.
There's someone on the wing. Thing. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
I was saying it's Nick the Rat Radio, everybody. We're talking about gremlins tonight. They're usually on airplanes. There's a whole bunch of people during World War II that were in the air. It started off in Britain. They were like, hey, there's shit on the wings. There's shit on the tip of the plane. They fuck with planes a lot. Little furry, jagged teeth creatures that were fucking with planes. You know what? Gremlins might be glitches. Whenever you hear like, oh, there was a glitch, it might be a gremlin. People are like, these fantastical creatures don't exist, but I think they do exist. They just exist under the new words. Gremlin, glitch. Glitch, gremlin. Think about it. Just don't think about it too hard because it might make your head hurt. 917-719-5923. Holy shit, this is a long voicemail. Let's see.
Nick the Rat! Yo, man, it's Donald Doctor here. Hashtag 5-gram legal. Check that out, dude. That's my tank on YouTube. I don't like to give out a channel address because it's a bunch of slashes and stupid crap. So I just attach hashtag to things. I think that's pretty frickin' smart. I wanted to talk about, you were talking about terpenoids and saying they were dangerous and just hazard material disposal unit. A lot of crazy stuff, man. Well, I don't know. I use the PEG 300-400 blends, which are like DB Mix Pro or Farm to Vape, to thin down my oil. And I use about 10 drops a gram because that way it's nice and thick. You know, and I put that in a fucking big old tank, an 8 milliliter. Oh yeah, you should see my 5 gram legal. Hashtag 5 gram legal. Number 5 gram legal. All one hashtag. Yeah, I got another hashtag too. Hashtag Sandy Hook Update. No one's talking about that, darn it. You know, what else is going on, man? Jeez. 50% liquor. I get more drunk off 8% beer. 50% liquor is a much cleaner high. Yeah. I don't know what they're putting in that beer, but it gets me trashed. That 8% stuff that's going around. What else? Oh, yeah. Well, tried the meth. Big fucking whoop. Who gives a crap? You know, that shit is fucking bullshit. Yeah. Well, kids, it's not as crazy as they say on TV. I can't believe they made a fucking show about it. Fucking 9 seasons for that stupid shit. And that shit's like a cup of coffee without having to drink coffee. Which is a good idea, you know, because drinking coffee kind of sucks anyway. You have to brew it. You know, they just make up a big kilo of that shit. Who needs to brew coffee? You already got it brewed, you know? Yeah, I mean, it put me into an ADD, HD kind of mental K-hole where I was looking at all kinds of porn, and I just like to read every description and just like watch like the pre-stream and the little, what do they call that? Not an icon. What do they call that thing? The thumbnail pre-stream. I just watch those and I read the description, and I read every description. I'm pretty sure they know who I am over there at Porn World. Well, alright, well, I think that's enough. Just, you know, smoking cannabis and vaping cannabis and drinking 50% liquor. Yeah, party it up. Nick. Hashtag Sandy Hook Update. Hashtag Smart Meters.
Hashtag what the fuck? Zendu!
This is Zendu reporting to you from the sewers of Brooklyn, New York for the Dark Sewer Network News. I thought I'd leave you off with one more story that's fucking gross. It's disgusting. I don't even know how it's real, but apparently it is real. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Doctors discovered 4 live bees feeding on the tears inside of a woman's eye. Yeah, small insects known as sweat bees were found after this woman was complaining about a swollen eye. Well, no shit, you had bees living in there. Jesus Christ. She was a young Taiwanese woman named He.
Oh, Zindu. Grow up.
She went to the hospital. She had a big, fat, swollen eye. The 29-year-old and her doctors were horrified because when they looked inside of her eyes, they found bees eating off this bitch's fucking sweet tears. Apparently she's going to be opening up a bakery, and she's going to be selling sweet rolls made off of her tears soon. Nah, I'm just joking. Speaking at a press conference, the hospital head of ophthalmology, Dr. Hung,
Dr. Hung
said, I saw something that looked like insect legs, so I pulled them out under a microscope slowly, one at a time without damaging their bodies. And then I said, yeah, it looked like that because they were fucking bugs in her eyes. According to CTS News, he, who was referred to by her surname only, had been tending a family member's grave. She was pulling weeds out when she felt something in her go into her eye. She fucking got some dirt in her eye with some fucking bugs in there. His eyesight and the lives of the bees were saved. In fact, they were saved because she didn't fucking rub her eyes. She rubbed her eyes, those bees would have fucking impaled her eyeballs and she bleeding. It would have been a horror fucking movie. Anyway. The small bees are also known, their official scientific name is Halicetidae. And they're attracted to human sweat because they're fucking perverts. Zindu, go fuck yourself.
Oh man, this is Brody. I'm calling today. Like, Totally was talking to Kyle using the Ouija board. He's got some words for you, bro. Like, he doesn't like what you've been doing to his bones, okay? Like, I don't really know, but he's really pissed off at you, man. Like, I tried to tell him to calm down. I did. I was like, hey, bro, chillax a little bit, you know, through the Ouija board and all that. Like, I was licking it and stuff. But it didn't seem to work. He was really fucking pissed off. I don't really know what you did, but you really gotta fucking make it up for him, bro. Anyway, this is Brody. He's supposed to say, fuck you.
This is Nick the Rat Radio. It's now 1 a.m. We're having a good time. We're having a fucking good time. I'm having a great time. My phone broke. Got a new phone. Your airplane breaks. Get a new airplane. You know what? These gremlins, they giveth, they taketh away. They can go fuck themselves, okay? Look, if you're a gremlin and you're going to make me smart, then you're going to try to come around later and try to, like, fucking make my plane crash. I'll outsmart you. Because I was already smart before you came along and gave me more smarts. You could suck a dick, gremlin. Rodal was in a plane crash, apparently. Wrote a book about gremlins. His name is actually not Roll, it's Ronald. Where did the Roald Dahl come? Jesus Christ, you know what? That guy makes me sick. Wrote a book about the big fucking gun. We're about to end the show. I'm upset now. You know what? I'm mad. I don't know. It might be the alcohol. Is the alcohol making me mad? Yeah, probably. I gotta relax. We'll come back next week. I'll be more relaxed next week. We're gonna have a more lighter subject. Cause this gremlin shit is heavy. It's heavy. Like, imagine if somebody like tells you how to do something and then you do it and then they try to kill you for it. You know, that's not right. And that's what these gremlins are out there doing. They need to stop that shit. Right? Taking people's kids. Blowing up airplanes. Killing flights. Shooting people. Jeez. Fuck. We only have one song left. Let's play it. Let's roll this shit and get the fuck out of here tonight. Sorry. My French is going off board. M-Film 2, The Twilight Zone. God damn these fucking... Nick the Rat Radio will be back next week.
Your next stop, the Twilight Zone. A dimension of sound. Another dimension. Your next stop, the Twilight Zone.
I just feel like I got drunk, and I'm not even on anything. I haven't drank anything. That is what listeners to Nick the Rat will do to you.
Gotta do that shit. You gotta get fucked up.
On quantum computing, and just to summarize the article, quantum computing is bullcrap.
Another dimension.
It's true.